The times where people ignore the red flags and say, let's just keep pushing, those are the times where you fail.
30-plus year career in Hollywood. And an executive producer is below a producer.
The majority of things that we're buying are created by men. You always learn more from your failures than you do your successes.
In the film world, an executive producer signed up to be an executive producer, and that's it. I
love creating, and I think that as women...
Blake Lively had it all. Fame, fortune, and a loyal fan base that adored her. But in just a few months, everything changed. What was supposed to be her biggest business success has turned into a nightmare. Fans are furious. Her once thriving haircare line is facing mass refunds, and social media is flooded with people saying, "Do not buy this product." And if that wasn't enough, Blake is locked in a bitter court battle with her former co-star, Justin Baldoni. What happened? And how did one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses go from America's sweetheart to business failure? Let's break it all down. For years, Blake Lively was more than just an actress. She was a style icon, a beauty influencer, and the ultimate it girl. Fans loved her effortless elegance, her signature golden waves, and her carefully curated public image. So, when she announced that she had spent 7 years developing her own haircare brand, people were excited. Her company, Blake Brown Haircare, was launched in July 2024 exclusively at Target. And within days,
executive producer signed up to be an executive producer, and that's...
You're not often given authorship, yet women represent 85%.
And I'm grateful. I think we're all grateful. And I think we're good.
5% of people making purchases in homes across all categories.
That's it. As the time progressed in this film, she decided that
it became a record-breaking success that in just 1 week, it racked up $16 million in media impact value. Within a month, sales soared past $5 million. Target even called it their biggest haircare launch in history. The marketing was perfect. Influencers flooded Instagram with glowing reviews. The packaging was sleek, minimalistic, and luxury without the designer price tag. Everything was going exactly as planned. But then it all fell apart. At first, customers were excited to try the products. But soon, the truth started coming out. One by one, the 5-star reviews disappeared, replaced by brutal complaints. People started noticing the same problems over and over again. The formula wasn't special, it was just another overpriced shampoo. The packaging looked expensive, but was hard to use and leaked everywhere. The products didn't live up to the hype, they left hair feeling greasy, dry, or worse than before. And the worst part, the price. For a brand that claimed to be affordable, many customers felt scammed. Then came the refunds. One TikTok user went viral after revealing that Target employees were noticing an unusually high...
Finally, I've been teasing that all week, and let me just say to all of the women...
She wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people
out there that are watching. No matter what you do in life, you never, ever, ever go full...
Hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that
high number of returns. And that's when things really got bad. Social media exploded with backlash. Influencers who had once promoted the brand started backtracking. Instead of telling people to buy it, they were now saying, "I'm here to de-influence you from buying this." Customers were begging for refunds, and TikTok was flooded with negative reviews. One user summed it up perfectly. "The packaging is pretty. The formula, trash. Not worth $20. And just like that, Blake Lively's biggest success was crumbling before her eyes. But then things got even worse. Because as her business was collapsing, Blake was also caught in a legal war with Justin Baldoni. To understand how this all started, we have to go back to It Ends With Us, the highly anticipated film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were co-stars in the movie. But behind the scenes, things were far from perfect. Sources claim that Blake was unhappy with her role. She allegedly felt overshadowed by Baldoni, who was not only starring in the movie but also directing and co-writing. Tensions grew. Power struggles behind the scenes escalated. And then the lawsuit hit. According to reports, Blake and Justin were fighting over creative control and financial disputes. And the moment this news broke, Blake's public image took another major hit. Fans who had already turned against her for the haircare scandal now had another reason to call her out. The backlash was brutal. Hashtags like hashtag Blake Lively scandal and hashtag boycott Blake Brown started trending. Some even compared her to Ellen DeGeneres, saying she had fooled people with
the film.
I've never seen it before in my 30-plus year career in Hollywood.
It is important in times like these to have a distraction. And that's why I want to personally...
And an executive producer is below a producer in the film world.
Extend my gratitude to Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
With a fake nice girl persona, the once beloved actress was now facing one of the biggest PR disasters of her career. And for Blake, it was all too much. Reports soon surfaced that she had broken down in tears over the controversy. Insiders claimed that Blake was devastated by the backlash and never expected her business to collapse this fast. But the question remains, can she recover? Blake Lively built her career on being relatable, stylish, and effortlessly perfect. But now, that image is cracking. Her haircare brand is tanking, her reputation is under fire, and her legal battle with Justin Baldoni is far from over. So what happens next? Will Blake be able to turn things around and make a comeback? Or is this the moment where Hollywood's golden girl loses her shine for good? Blake Lively's business dream turned into a PR nightmare overnight. But now we want to hear from you. Do you think the boycott is justified? Or is Blake being unfairly targeted? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love keeping up with Hollywood's biggest scandals, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because trust me, this story isn't over yet. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.